That's, what am I doing?
You can do it if you want, up to you.
Might have to squawk 7500 and do that. Okay. Check 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, do you hear me? Yeah.
Yes, I see you. Here. 22.975.
0 à 6 nœuds. Visibilité. Plus de 1, 0, 1000. État du ciel. Clair. Température. 2, Celsius. Point de rosée. 2, Celsius. Altimètre. 3, 8 pouces de mercure. Remarque. Densité altitude. 01400.
Piper Seneca, Foxtrot, Sierra Yankee, Foxtrot, taxiing on the ground towards the run area. So, left fuel selector to on, right to crossfeed. Bar checks to the left. Setting indicator decreasing, plane light, left, all right, attitude indicator staying, compass free float. Falls into the wind here. Right fuel selector back to on. Left area, clear all sides of the aircraft. Parking brake. Brakes.
Très puissant.
On. Selectors 2 on. Full temperature. Both engines to green. Cowl flaps. Cycle open closed. Good. Props. Pull forward. Picture rich. Throttle 1500.
Et pour November Zulu Express, 4 moins pire maintenant.
Bromont Cup, si on parle du test radio, c'est encore très bon.
Parfait, merci.
Props feather check. Engine. Okay, throttles to 1800. Mixture is check function. Flow decreasing. Yeah. Increasing and decreasing. Full. Right engine. Fuel flow decreasing. RPMs. Decreasing. Back to full range. Mag check. Left engine, left mag. Left engine, right mag. Both those about 100. Right engine, left mag. About 125. Right engine, right mag. Okay, it's about the same, about 125. Within the limits. Alternator check, left off. Right takes a load. Right off. Left takes a load. Suction. 5.1. No source indication errors. Engine gauges. Everything in the green. Props. Exercise 3 times. I'll look 1 for RPM and manifold pressure. Once for oil pressure. There it is. And once looking at the engine. RPM change, no fakes, no oil, no exactly. Right engine, yeah, manifold pressure. Oil pressure. Bit of a change there, yeah. And then looking at the engine.
Traffic, Bromont, Romeo, Tango, Romeo, on circule au sol, porte ouest.
Change of pitch, no fluids. Throttle, back to idle.
2200 pieds en descente pour l'altitude du circuit, on est
Idle limit, both engines running.
au
Back
nord
to
des
2000.
installations pour un long final de 3 complet.
Mixtures. Play them a little bit. Flight controls. Check. Check our trims as well. Pitch trim good. Rudder trim neutral. Wing area. Free of contaminants. Cabin doors secured. Latched. Back there it's latched. Good. Fuel selectors. Both set to on. Cowl flaps. Both open. Alternate air. Closed. Friction lock. Set. Props. Pull forward. Flaps. Required. Flaps up takeoff. Edge instruments. Double check everything is still in the green. Directional gyro is set, fixed, and matching compass. Altimeter is set based off of the ATIS, and we're within 10 feet of field elevation. Double checked on the other one. Avionics, otherwise VFR flight, fine with the avionics as set. And departure briefing. Okay, so normal takeoff from runway 23 with about a 6-knot wind. Normal procedure is going to be line up into position, throttles to 2000, or actually do a lineup checks, throttles to 2000, stabilize, check engine instruments, then release the brakes, full power, rotate at 85, positive rate of climb, gear up, climb out 105, 500 foot, we're going to set 25, 2,500 RPM, 1,000 feet, and do our departure check, or departure call. And then through 1,000 feet is going to be the after takeoff checklist. If I have an engine failure or any other problems on the ground, pull the throttle to idle, brake, get off the runway, enable, and secure the aircraft. In the event of an engine failure after takeoff, we'll be committed. It's established 105, mixture, prop, power, gear, flaps, identify, verify, whether the dead engine. If we are climbing, the aircraft is controllable, then we're going to continue in a circuit in the direction of the running engine, loop around and come back and land on runway 23 at Bromont. We're not climbing, the aircraft's otherwise not controllable, maintain 105 miles per hour, find a place to land straight ahead. Okay. And no-go point on the runway is going to be the intersecting taxiway, approximately 2,800 or 3,000 feet down the runway. If we're not airborne by that point, we'll abort the takeoff. Something is probably wrong.
Do you want to try a short takeoff today?
Sure.
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
I'd be interested, yeah.
Okay, so...
basically the same, but just hold the brakes until...
and the flaps.
Oh, at 25?
At 25.
Okay, all right. Yeah, let's go flaps 25 then. For full power. Bromont, Sierra Yankee Foxtrot entering into position, runway 23. There we go. Okay, lineup checks, heading, checked against runway heading, landing lights on, mixtures, full rich, fuel pumps on, heat, not required, transponder set to alt. Off, so we're going to do all the brakes.
Yeah. You see it's hard to maintain the brakes.
Yeah. 2,000, stabilized, go full power. Roland Sierra Yankee Foxtrot on the roll, 2-3. And we're good, temperature, pressure good, release the brakes. Airspeed alive. .76 right there, airborne, ground effect.
Yes.
Positive rate, gear up. Oh, flaps.
No, it's okay.
To 10.
Yeah. A good altitude to do it. Not too earlier.
Yeah.
2500 pieds au nord des installations verticales de la 10. On change pour fréquence en route. Romeo Tango Romeo.
Yeah.
Flaps to up.
300 AGL, yeah. Nice one.
That was fun. Okay, 500 foot checks. 25 squared. Bromont Sierra Yankee Foxtrot on the climb out runway 23, 1,200 feet. Going to be climbing up to 3,000 feet southwestbound. Okay, after takeoff checks, gear is up. Flaps are up. Climb power is set 25 squared. Fuel pumps to off. Landing lights to off. After takeoff checks complete.
230.
All right, 4,000 feet here. Do 22, 24. Cruise checks. Power set. Mixture set. Gallons an hour at these power settings. Engine at 10.
Good.
Right engine at 10. Yeah, smooth day, no excuse to not have the altitude under control. Cowl flaps. Calls for closed. Your instruments. Right now, everything is in the green. Still on runway heading?
Push checklist.
That was the cruise checklist.
Complete. Yep.
Yep, cruise checklist complete.
Cool. And
Once you
in the same time here, you remark you have a high oil temperature on the right engine. What you can do?
Okay, high oil temperature. It's going to be increase the speed. We're still going pretty quick right now. I'm going to go cowl flap open.
Okay, you can simulate.
Okay, simulate. Okay,
yeah.
so cowl flap to open.
Okay.
We're going to go throttle reduce, mixture enrichen.
Okay.
We'll keep looking at our engine instruments. At this point, I'd pull out the checklist, double check.
Look outside. Look outside. Yep.
Double check our high oil temperature. So cowl flaps, we open them. Climb speed, we weren't even in a climb, so we're going pretty quick. Mixture was enriched, power was reduced. Oil pressure, monitored it.
Nice.
Sorry to say, I was looking at all the instruments, but yeah, I didn't call that out. But yes, oil pressure you want to cross check.
Yep.
See how you're doing. Get low then.
If you have an electrical fire.
An electrical fire right now. I will go master off.
120.
Oh. I go master off.
Okay.
Vents off.
Okay.
And all electrics off, separate switches, and then land the aircraft as soon as possible.
You send vents off?
Vents off, like like heater off.
Okay, air and defrost
air.
off?
Yes.
But vents on?
Vents on, oh okay.
To ventilate the cabin?
Okay, so that's what they mean, these vents on, those...
And recheck on the checklist?
Okay, yeah, recheck on the checklist here. We got electrical fire, master switches to off, vents open, you're right. Cabin heater and defroster off, and then land ASAP.
Good. If what, sorry?
If you don't have your master on, would your gear go down when you drop the selector? But it
doesn't go down.
It's not going to go down, is it? So you, would the manual extension work if you just, you know.
But you can do master off just to,
and then start investigating.
Extinguish and take the extinguisher also. You can add on the checklist if the fire doesn't slow down. And after that, switch the master on when you enter into the zone to land and to take the radio.
Okay.
Left alternators doesn't work.
Like it is right now?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's pull up the checklist here. We have electrical failures. Look through our list here. We have loss of one alternator output. So let's take a look at that. Electrical load we will reduce to minimum. We're already pretty low with just 2 radios.
Switch down this
one. Let's say turn off the second radio. Circuit breakers. Let's check the circuit breakers. All of them look good. Put my finger over them. There's nothing looks popped on the circuit breakers. switch cycle. Off, back to on.
Okay.
See if it changed anything. Output is not restored. Alternator switch to off.
Okay.
So let's say it was not restored. We're going to go off on that switch. Electrical load reduced to less than 50 amps, and we can verify that with the right side. It will be. Right now we're running on 30. That would be fine for continued flight.
Cool. Excellent. If we have both over voltage lights on.
Both over voltage lights on.
Yeah.
Okay. And let's pull up the checklist. All electricals. Master remains on, so all other electricals off. I'd say including the fin probe lights, basically everything we can off. Guessing that would include avionics.
Yeah.
We turn switches off there too. Alternator switches to off. So both alternators off. Left alt switch, let's turn it on. Let's note our load. We'll take a look at the load on here. Left alt switch to off. Repeat for the right, go right. Check our load. Right to off.
Okay.
Okay, alt with the least load on. Let's say it was the left. Let's put the left on. Start putting avionics back on and everything, but maintain less than 50 amps on that. So basically minimum electrics to continue flight.
Yeah, exactly that. Cool. Now we have a propeller overspeed on the right engine.
Throttle reduce.
Information traffic, this is
Speed.
Golf, Oscar Victor Golf.
Bring yourself down to 105.
Yep.
Bring the feather, reduce the top RPM on the right side.
Okay.
Go to about, low RPM. Start advancing the throttle again, and see if it happens again. And continue the flight with a. Then I would probably pull out the checklist. Propeller overspeed. So throttle. We brought the throttle back to close. Airspeed, we're now doing 105. Propeller, we reduced it to low RPM. Throttle, we advanced again. And we continue the flight with a throttle prop airspeed combination that avoids an overspeed.
Exactly.
If that's not possible, then we will we secure the engine and land ASAP.
And if the problem was not to restore and there are some really huge vibration on the right engine. So first, I have control here.
You have control.
So first here, if the examinator, okay, you try to do like some exercise, some like a combination, and it doesn't work to stop the overspeed.
Yep.
So now what you can do, you can securing your engine. So first, before that, check VSSE.
Yep.
VSSE, we are over. So
all over
check
VSSE, so we're well above our 90 miles an hour.
So before to shut down my engine, I take I put more chance on my side. So mixture, pitch.
On the running engine?
Yeah, and power.
All the way to full? Okay.
Total here.
Yep.
And I control. Then propeller fader. Mixture idle cutoff.
Okay. So you prepare, basically set yourself up in the aerodynamic situation first.
Yep. I
Makes
can't
sense.
maintain my altitude, I did not. And yes, after that, securing checklist, and then we secure the checklist. We do the securing checklist. So I give you the control from here.
Okay.
Heading east, 4,000 feet.
I have control.
Heading east, sorry.
Securing the engine. Mixture. Going to be idle cutoff. So that's the right engine. Bring it to idle cutoff. Cowl flaps closed. Actually, it never went to feather. Is that? Should we go straight into the securing engine, or is there a? Should I be running this other checklist first?
Yeah, it's true. But
I'm thinking you want to feather it before you drop below
really
800 RPM.
This here, it's like to check. What's the problem? What's going on to find a solution? Maybe because alternate air, maybe the crossfeed, magneto, something. But we know we know
you have a
because
problem.
we choose to shut down the engine.
Right.
So just do the securing and That's it.
Okay.
You feather ready?
Oh, so it has been feathered already?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So when you
exact when I put mixture, pitch, power, reduce my wrong engine, feather, make sure cut off. That's why it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you go on one way and you do the return.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because we never actually moved these, I wasn't clear on whether we did anything or not. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So really low. Mixture, idle cutoff, cowl flap would be closed. At the same time, let's see our running engine. Cylinder head temperature is kind of high. Let's go open on the running engine.
Oh, I forgot that feather make that to help you to control the plane, to maintain altitude. Okay.
Cowl flaps closed. Fuel pump off. This side, so firm right, off anyways. Magnetos off, right side, off. Alternator, right side, off. Alternator, yep, electrical load, below 50. Check our...
On which side?
On the left side, we want to be below 50.
Yeah.
Alternate air, closed. That closed.
I close it here.
Oh, closed is up.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, my bad. Closed to up.
Yeah.
Fuel selector off on the right engine.
Okay.
Land as soon as possible. When we got Bromont about 15 miles away, I'd probably head there.
Okay. Cool. You can take the both engine.
Okay.
Recover.
So RPM first, or?
Yeah. And reduce one and I rise the other, yeah.
25, should we climb back up to 4? Or just maintain 35?
No, we can maintain here.
Okay, should we go into cruise then? 24, both engines.
There are 3 ways you can decide to shut down your engine.
Right.
The three ways. The first one can be propeller overspeed.
Okay.
If the combination do not restore the problem.
Yep.
So you decide, because big vibration appear, the big noise and everything.
Yeah.
So first one. The other one can be all pressure below redline.
Yep.
And the third one is engine fire.
Okay.
Now we're heading 300, 3,400, 3,500 feet. And then you have engine fire on the left engine.
Okay, we'll go left fuel selector to off, left fuel pump
Okay,
off.
stop.
Yeah.
Before that,
check our above our secure
VSSC.
Okay, yep. Check VSSC. I mean, yeah, I guess, yeah. First visually confirm. Check VSSC.
VSSC.
Above 90 miles an hour. Okay, let's run the actions for the left engine fire.
So now I don't want you to simulate. I want you shut down, but I mean you simulate, but you play with the control.
Okay. What do you mean by that? So actual fuel selector to off?
Yeah, you can leave this one on off.
Okay, on. Yeah.
But before to put the left fuel selector on off, you want to put all the chains on your side. So what action you can do on the control?
Oh, okay. So you were gonna go right.
Mixture, pitch, power.
Right, of course. Mixture, pitch, power.
Power.
Right side, power. Throttle.
Feather.
Feather.
Yeah.
Just to there.
Feather looks like that. Yeah.
Okay. And then mixture, it's reduced right there. Mixture out of cutoff. Okay.
Fuel selector.
Fuel selector off.
Yeah.
Pump off. Then heater defrost off.
300.
00, yeah. And then land ASAP is the next item on the checklist.
Recheck.
Recheck on here. We have fire, maintain altitude until we get 105, and fire in flight. Fuel selector, we set it to off. Fuel pump. Turned it off. Feathered the left engine. Mixture, set to idle cutoff. Heater and defroster set to off. Land ASAP, we're on our way back to the airport.
And securing engine,
Securing the engine checklist.
Oh, it's okay. I know you know how to do it.
Mixture.
But
yeah,
so the sequence, first it's VSSE. We okay over 90.
Okay.
Then apply the shut down your engine.
Yep.
And do the correction to help you. Then you continue the checklist and recheck with the checklist.
Okay. Okay, so there's a lot more to it than just the memory items.
So we retry, retake your.
Okay, let's restore ourselves. Low pressure.
Low oil pressure on the right engine, and the needle is under below red line.
If it's below red line, okay, so then we would check our securing engine.
Yes.
Engine speed. We're above 90. We're gonna go.
Maintain.
Yeah. Okay. Below 90, and it'll throttle reduce.
Okay, retry.
Okay, let's see, let's go back.
Remember, when you're gonna put full power on your good engine, it's gonna create a big yaw.
Yeah, of course.
So do it carefully.
Okay.
If you have if an engine failure appear, like directly, you have to control, but you decide to shut down,
right.
so you can control the plane like more. Yeah.
That's pretty steady at altitude heading. Okay. Right oil pressure is below 25.
Yes.
Okay, we're above our VSSE. We're going to start securing the engine. We're going to bring throttle, reduce.
Yeah, slowly. Mixture. Pitch.
Here we go.
Pitch.
Pitch.
Okay. Stop.
Okay. Recover.
Recover. Remember. Mixture, like when you have an engine failure, what you do? Mixture pitch power.
Mixture pitch power.
Do the same mixture pitch power on your good engine.
On the good engine.
Yeah.
Okay. But okay, so if I'm seeing low oil pressure on the bad engine, what am I? You're saying deal with the good engine first, or
yes, because if you shut down, you don't help you. You have less power on the good engine.
Okay. So it's start taking the actions first for the good engine, then start bringing things back for the. Okay, makes sense.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay, all right. Oil pressure. Oh, mixture. Drop. Power. Throttle reduced.
Yes. Feather. So feather, yeah, exact.
That. And mixture, I go idle cutoff.
Yes.
And then our gears up and our flaps are up.
Checklist.
And let's go straight to the checklist. Let's look at low oil pressure checklist. Low oil pressure. Well, we were already below the red line, so we did throttle closed, mixture, idle cutoff. Propeller is feathered. Engine secure checklist. Holding altitude here, good. Securing engine, mixture, idle cutoff. We've already gone idle cutoff. Cowl flap closed on the non-functioning engine.
It's not on the checklist. When you look the cowl flaps, what you can
probably open the one on the functioning engine. Yeah. Okay. Cowl flaps closed. Fuel pumps off on the dead engine. Should I turn it on the good engine? Or we don't bother? Magnetos, right engine off. Go flying plane.
Oh yes, sorry, you said if you turn on, but yes.
Fuel pump for the running engine?
Exact, good idea.
Okay. I'll probably go left.
Yeah, like the cowl flaps.
Yeah. Point. Probably getting this into like a coordinated flight for next off, alternator, right engine, alternator off.
Heading to Cornwall and
electrical load less than 50 amps. Check it on our left amp.
Yeah.
You'd see less than 50. Fancy avionics is necessary. Alternate air closed, which it is for both engines. Fuel selector, right side, off.
Good.
Land ASAP.
The sequence was really good. It's almost perfect. Only one little thing you forgot is to check VSSE.
Okay,
on this time, because you do it all the...
We did it, we did it.
But on this one you forgot to do it.
Okay.
But it's okay. That's just the only thing. Remember to check PSSC before to jump on the control.
Right, okay. Well, should we restore?
Restore, yeah.
When I restore, what order should I go on? I should throttle first or prop first?
Make sure it's okay, you can adjust at the end, but
okay.
Yeah. Prop first, with full, and then here do a combination like, the leg going down, yes, here we go, perfect.
Together, 20 inches, 22 inches.
22, 24.
And then we'll set our 22 for, I guess, yeah, going full RPM is always safe.
Yeah.
So got mixture there, bring mixture down. About 10 gallons an hour on both engines.
Look outside, more outside, yeah. All flaps?
All flaps, good point. Fuel pumps.
Okay, cool.
I suppose, yeah, I should rerun the cruise checks. Power, mixture, cowl flaps, engine, and sprints. Everything looks good.
So I think heading west, or more, sorry, 240.
240.
I have an engine fire on the right side.
Engine fire on the right side. Okay, we're checking secure engine speed. We're above that. We're going to go left, mixture, prop, power.
Mostly,
right.
Yeah.
Feather. Idle cutoff. Right. Off on here. Fuel pump on the right. Off. And then vents and heater off and land ASAP. While we're looking at that, let's look at our checklist. Got fuel pump, fuel selector to off. We did.
Yeah.
A fuel pump to closed. We did. Propeller is already feathered.
We did.
Mixture is already idle cut off. Heater and defroster, they're off. Land, we're already on our way to the airport. Here the engine checklist. Mixture, idle cut off. Cowl flaps, closed. Dead engine, open on the running engine. Fuel pumps, off on the dead engine. On the left engine. Magnetos, right engine, off. Alternator, right engine, off. Electrical load, verify below 50 amps on the left engine. Alternate air, closed for both. Fuel selector, verify we're at off. Landing, ASAP, we're on our way to the airport.
You can restore, perfect.
Restore the engine.
Yeah, you do that, if you do that during practice, that's perfect. Nothing to do. Nothing to say.
All right, excellent.
Cool. I'll let you bring me to Bromont and join the circuit.
Okay.
Ah, okay, you moved the scale.
Yeah, I was just oh, that's, what am I doing?
You can do it if you want, up to you.
We'd have to squawk 7500 and do that. Okay. Let's see. I totally lost my spatial orientation when we were going here, but we are, okay, we're south, yeah. Turn to the right and start a descent. Let's do our descent checklist. We're getting ourselves down to circuit altitude, 1,400 feet. Descent check. We're going to mixture, enriching, go rich. Altimeter set. Cabin secured. Aegis weather going to receive it. And
I'm currently northeast of
traffic in the Bromont area. Foxtrot Sierra Yankee Foxtrot Piper Seneca. Overhead Cowansville. Descending from 3,300 down to 1,400, conflicting Cowansville, Bromont.
0 miles. Sky condition,
Except that's not Cowansville, that's Farnham, isn't it?
temperature 24 Celsius.
And correction, that's for Farnham for Sierra Yankee Foxtrot towards Bromont.
0.
Sorry, I got the airport visual now.
Yes, good visual reference.
Yeah, That was one of the weaker moments in my... Where are we? Okay, pre-landing checks, flaps. Go downwind checks, 10 degrees or below 160.
Okay.
Here, below 150, gear down.
Yep.
All right, oh, I'm getting no green indication on my gear down.
So,
okay, let's run the checklist. Okay, manual landing gear extension. Circuit breakers, check, we're all good. Master switch, we're on. Alternators, check, both on, generating amps. And nav lights off for the day. They should be off. Oh, we got 3 greens now. Okay, cool. We're good. Back to the downwind checks. Lights on. Fuel pumps
the right
on.
Are you guys like mid downwind or returning base soon for
yes.
November?
Sierra Yankee Foxtrot, late downwind, just about to turn base.
Alright, sounds good. We'll be
I like it. You don't forget to came back to the pre-landing check.
Yeah, well, it's like
good one.
Bromont traffic, Charlie Golf Foxtrot, remember, we're on a right downwind runway 23, it'll be a full stop.
Bromont Sierra Yankee Foxtrot, final 23 for touch and go. Okay, white arc, laps to 40. Laps to up, mixture, prop,
final runway 2
power. I know what I forgot. Rated power, airspeed alive, 85.
You realize that?
Yes. 5 positive rate, gear up.
And you realize also that's why it's important.
The importance of doing the mixture prop power.
Exactly.
Yes.
Good.
Because you might forget it. Yeah.
It's nice when it's appear because you realize more why it's important to do it.
Yes. Yes.
Exact.
I really say okay, 500 foots.
Foxtrot, remember, short final runway 23, it'll be a full stop.
And Bromont Sierra Yankee Foxtrot on the climb out 2-3 in the circuit.
The takeoff checklist?
Yeah, just after takeoff, just a good point. Gear up, flaps up, climb power, set. Fuel pumps will leave on, lights will leave on.
Good.
Okay, downwind checks, pre-landing checks, flaps. Go 10 degrees, speed check below 160. Flaps to 10. Below 150, we're going to go gear down. Free green.
Yes.
Lights on. Pumps on. Mixtures full rich. Bromont Sierra Yankee Foxtrot, right downwind, runway 23. Touch and go, we're full stop.
Full stop?
For full stop, Sierra Yankee Foxtrot, Bromont.
I take 1. Thank you.
Oh, okay. Mixture, prop, power. Okay, we're going to make the runway, so we'll just keep the gear down, flaps where they are, 25. 105 miles an hour. Turning into final. Roland Sierra Yankee Foxtrot, final runway 23, full stop. Let's see, finals checks, mixture, prop,
Yes.
gear down 3 green.
Bromont véhicule 2-0, je circule sur la rampe en direction du stationnement.
And the landing is assured now, and go below 15.
Yes, you reduce your power to help you. Exact. Pull, 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 pull. Yes, good one.
All right.
You see when you reduce the
yeah, no, that's why I said, you know,
yeah.
I kept 105 until I knew I could make the runway, and that's why I called it.
Exact,
yeah.
exact. Yeah, perfect. Nice flight.
Yeah. Whew. Okay.
Like, because
Bromont Sierra Yankee Foxtrot, backtracking runway 23. You've got so much you're worrying about. I'm not going to be counting lights or, you know, the intersecting taxiways about the...
yeah, it's simple.
I know it's... The idea for me is, if we're not airborne by that point, we're probably having some problem generating power. You know, and that's going to be obvious in a twin because it's probably going to be just one engine. But if you're in a single and you're only getting 2,000 RPM and you don't notice and you're dragging out your takeoff roll far too long, if I'm not airborne by that intersection, oh, I know I should probably abort it and see what's going on.
Yeah.
Bromont Sierra Yankee Foxtrot, cleared all runways.
Go to the terminal.
Just going to do the after landing.
Yes,
Flaps
sure.
up, which I did already. Throttles to 1,000. Fuel pumps off. Transponder standby. Mixtures laid for ground. All flaps open, which that was funny. We ended up with one. Lights off and trims set for the next guy. Okay.
Thanks for the flight, Daniel.
Oh, thank you for...
You pick me up tomorrow? Same time?
That's good, yeah. Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, shutdown, park and brake. Okay, throttles down to idle. Tags, dead mag check, left. Good, right. Throttles, 1,000. Avionics, off.